What's going on, everyone? It's Justin here, and this is the best tech products under the price point of $500 and under $250. It's a really fun category where you get into high quality audio products such as headphones and speakers, game consoles and systems, and some great home tech as well. And so we're gonna explore some items that you can go ahead and purchase for yourself or as a gift. And we also have other episodes that also cover price points of under $50 and under $100, as well as the ultimate tech episode where we showcase products over the price of $500. So for this holiday season, I'm giving away a PlayStation 5 Slim on the channel, and I'm really excited to bring this giveaway once again because it is pretty much the most requested gift over the past few years. So to enter this giveaway, all you have to do is drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment down below with your Instagram username as well as your favorite product featured in this episode. And also go ahead and comment on the other gift guides from this year. There are 3 of them in total that I'm gonna leave linked down below if you would like an additional 2 entries. And I'll be contacting the winner directly on Instagram in 2 weeks. So don't respond to any of the impersonation or spam accounts in the comments section below. But good luck, and a huge thanks to everyone who has watched our videos this year. So the next product right here is the Rayban Meta. It is the newest generation of this variation, and I did go ahead and pick up the original Rayban glasses that had a camera last year, but honestly, it was decent, but not good enough for me to want to use quite often. And this generation of the Meta glasses, I think, are vastly improved from the first generation to the point that I can actually recommend them even as a pair of sunglasses, but they're a little bit more expensive and feature the camera functionality, which is really what we're here for as tech lovers. It comes in at a price point of $299, and it features a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. As you walk around, you can capture photos and videos up to 60 seconds, and the quality is actually pretty good. So you just walk around, be able to activate it, whether it is through touch or through voice, and it'll go ahead and record, and you can transfer it to your smartphone and reframe it in whatever way that you would like and publish to social media. Inside of it has 32 gigs of built-in storage, which is enough for 500 plus photos and 50 60-second videos and up to 4 hours of battery life on a single charge, and the case gives you 32 hours in total. I love how it has like that little battery indicator on the front. So once again, it looks like just a pair of glasses, even when you put it in its case, but the subtle details of the camera and this light up indicator here and the charge port for the USB Type-C indicates that it is more than that and actually a smart product. So another really awesome product is the Beast Blender, and I actually picked it up on a Black Friday sale, and it's available in black, gray, and white. And oftentimes blenders can be really ugly, and as someone who uses a blender quite often, and so with a blender you obviously have limitless options of what you want to put in it, but this is a really smart and simple blender. I'm not someone who wants to mess with any of the settings, and so you can go ahead and use the different modes that are very easy to enable. And this fluted design honestly goes really well with my kitchen. And so if you don't have a blender already, this is one to go ahead and check out. You just twist it, and here is your cap. And you can also purchase different attachments and sizes of canisters, whether it is a smaller one, or they also have one that lets you bring it on the go quite easily, but it is just a really nice bottle. It has like this soft touch finish to it that is nice and grippy, and the fluted edges I think looks awesome. And on top of that, you can also see through it from the top. So honestly, it is just something that I really enjoy. I've been seeing a lot of ads of, and so I went ahead and purchased one for myself to try it out, and I've been really happy with it so far. With blenders, you can spend a little bit of money and get great value, or you can get something that is kind of in the middle without having to buy something like a Vitamix, and so I think this looks awesome, and it's worked great as well. When it comes to my favorite wireless charger for iPhone, this is the Courant Catch 3. And it's not because it's like technologically the best, it's just from a design standpoint, it does serve all of my needs. I charge my iPhone on this side, it connects via USB Type-C and has an additional USB Type-A port, and you have a tray that is coated with the same leather material throughout, and it just looks great next to my bedside table on my oak nightstand. I find that this one right here just looks really clean, and I love it whenever tech accessories don't actually look like tech accessories, and Courant definitely fits that criteria. The other reason why it's a really good gift is that you can get it in different colors, but you can also have your name foiled in or initials foiled in, and so the customizability and personalization element could make it an amazing gift. When it comes to charging speed, it is pretty decent. Most of the time when I'm charging my phone, it is overnight, so I don't really pay attention to the charging speed, but it is a great night side table charging pad that you should go ahead and check out if that is something that you're looking for. So another amazing holiday gift and a great value in this category is the Laifen hairdryer. And I know a lot of the gifts that we talked about in this episode are for guys, but if you're looking to get something for your female friend, girlfriend, or wife, then this is something that you should definitely go ahead and check out. The Laifen Swift Premium is an option that gives you great performance and value compared to the higher price options on the market, and from a design standpoint, it looks incredible. It is available in 3 different fun colors, but I personally love this white and gold one right here. And I mean, it just looks super classy, and it's also portable enough that you can easily travel around with it. And it also includes the necessary attachments. And it's designed to dry hair faster than traditional hair dryers, giving you a shiny and frizz-free experience. And it's 5.5 times faster for hair drying than a traditional hair dryer. And we've shown that before in some tests. It also ensures your hair doesn't get heat damage because there are actually multiple different modes. You have the cool mode, the warm mode, and the hot mode, as well as an auto mode that circulates between the different temperatures seamlessly to ensure you're not burning your hair, but still getting the necessary heat to be able to dry and style your hair. It's very easy to use. You have your buttons on the top with your power modes, and then your mode button is also located below that, and it delivers a total power of 1400 watts. When it comes to drying my hair in the morning, obviously I style pretty quickly, and so I just start out with this nozzle in the hot function, and then I switch it down to the volumizer in the medium heat option, and that is how I kind of curl up the hair a little bit, because otherwise my hair is very straight. So if you guys want to go ahead and check it out for yourself, I'm going to drop a link down below as well. And if you're in Canada, you can also visit Best Buy flagship stores all over the country at one of the 160 plus locations where Laifen hair dryers are now available. So one of the easiest recommendations for a gaming console for portable use and what I bring on flights is the Nintendo Switch. This right here is the Nintendo Switch OLED, and what's great about it is that it fixes one of the biggest drawbacks of the original generation, which means this has a 7-inch OLED display. It gives amazing vivid colors with better contrast, and even though like a lot of the Nintendo Switch games are not exactly like the craziest when it comes to the graphics, this right here looks really good. And as I said, for flights that are like 3 hours long, I'm not usually sleeping and I'm also just kind of bored. And so I bring my Nintendo Switch and you can play games like Mario or FIFA, and it has been awesome. It comes in at a relatively good price point at about $350 for the base 64 gig storage option, but you can expand it via micro SD for a pretty cheap price. And that is what I did this recent Black Friday. And what's great about the Nintendo is that you can enjoy it in many different mediums. You go ahead and put it on the dock, plug it into your TV, and you're good to go. And this model also has the wired LAN port, so if you want to play online, you don't have to worry about latency. But you can also add additional controllers and turn it into like a proper Mario Party console in your house. So if you're looking for a great portable Bluetooth speaker that you can also place around the house, and it is the most stylish offering in this category, then this is the Marshall Emberton 2. You guys have seen me checked out many Marshall speakers in the past few years, and I really love Marshall products. I just think it has that amazing classic look, but specifically the Emberton 2 comes in at a price point of $169, and it provides a lot of power and functionality for the portable user. This is really the most portable you can get while still having a good amount of power, and here I have 2 colors in front of me. It has a really rich, clear, and loud sound, and it has that 360-degree experience due to the true stereophonic, unique multi-directional sound, which includes audio coming out of both sides. So wherever you place this, you can ensure that you're getting that full 360-degree soundscape, and it features 2 2-inch full-range drivers and 2 passive radiators. And the battery life is over 30 hours on a single charge, which is really impressive for a speaker of this size. You can also pair more than one of these speakers using stack mode to amplify your sound. And there is a Marshall app that allows you to control different unique features to it, and I always like it whenever a speaker has an app. And it also has an IP67 water and dust resistance rating. It's a speaker that is amazing for the outdoors and for your on-the-go lifestyle while staying very portable and delivering excellent sound quality. This is definitely something that you should add to either your travel bag, your EDC, or as a great holiday gift. So if you guys want to go and check it out for yourself, I'm going to drop a link down below, and a huge thanks to Marshall for sponsoring this video. So another really good gift is a Nespresso coffee maker, and these range in price points depending on the model that you get, but the entry-level option that comes in relatively affordably, and it just came out, is a Nespresso Virtuo Pop. For many years, the Nespresso Virtuo Next was kind of the most popular model for their new pod system, but I really like the Pop specifically because if you're in like an apartment or an office, you don't really want to have the largest coffee machine, and this is a very compact size that is also available in many different fun colors. I find that the compact aspect is its biggest selling point. It still has like the water compartment that you can get attached and fill it up with, and it does look like the Virtuo Next for the most part, aside from being the little brother, but it uses a new pod system. What I like about Nespresso so far is that they have their traditional pods that you can pick from after sampling, but they also have seasonal pods that have been a lot of fun. I personally drink coffee quite often, and whether it is going to the store or using my Nespresso, I definitely like that variety. But for an in-home pod coffee machine that is very easy to use, Nespresso has been my preference over something like the Keurig. The pods are a little bit expensive, but I think the coffee does taste better than the Keurig, but yeah, this like smaller model is one that I absolutely love, and it's what I have at my mini bar in the apartment. So when it comes to an amazing accessory to add to any desk setup or room ambience, it's always gonna come down to RGB lights. And this right here is the Yeelight Beam RGBIC light bar. And these would be a perfect gift for the upcoming holidays. It features dual LED beams with plug and play functionality, and you can either have these facing towards the wall behind your monitor, for example, or you can have it sitting on your desk and have your gaming headphones or headphones in general hanging on it. What I love about this is that it is super customizable and you can connect many different lights, including these stands, or also LED strips to have along the accents of your desk to be able to control them from a singular app, or you can have it sync to music and colors on the screen. It has a latitude of 16 million colors, and it features three-sided illumination from the front, the back, and the bottom. And just like the other Yeelight accessories, you can control it from the Yeelight Station app, and it's compatible with Apple HomeKit, Google Home, Amazon Alexa, and Samsung SmartThings. It comes in at a price point of $150, and what's great about it is that you can just go ahead and buy all the different accessories and pair them together, whether it is the cubes that we've showcased in a previous episode, these RGBIC strips that you can put on the back of your desk and attach it to furniture, and these standing on your desk. It is just super stylish, and I just love how it is able to sync with your surroundings. So if you guys want to check it out for yourself, I'm going to drop a link down below. So another product that came out recently is the PlayStation 5 Slim, a small update for the holiday season of 2023, and it's been pretty hard to get your hands on a PS5 in general for a number of years, but I think this holiday season is like the first time where you can have a pretty good time trying to find one if you tried. That is why it is our holiday gift giveaway for this year. And as someone who has used the PS5 since it came out, here are some of the changes in the PS5 Slim. It is about 30% smaller in volume overall, some small reductions in the height, the width, and the thickness. And it's definitely not any sort of update where you should go ahead and buy a new PS5 if you have one already, but I do think the changes are welcome. And if you're looking for one now and you didn't get your hands on one already, then I mean, you should definitely go with this one. From a functionality standpoint, there are pretty much no differences, but you do have a bit more usable storage at about 1 terabyte compared to 825 gigs on the original PlayStation. This right here is the disc model, but it also comes in a digital. And for the most part, I've honestly just been fine with the digital model of the PS5 because I've been downloading all of my games between the different consoles that I have in different places. So if you're looking for a great holiday gift, then the PS5 is a really easy option if you know someone who doesn't have one already. But there's also the PlayStation Portal, which has had a lot of talks, and I would say it's a very interesting product. The reason why the PlayStation Portal is so interesting because it isn't a traditional handheld console. It isn't something like the Nintendo Switch or the PSP, which was one of my favorite consoles of all time, but it's meant to be like an extension or like a couch console in some ways to the PlayStation 5. You can only use it if you're connected to the network and using essentially the main hardware of the PS5, but it then streams the gaming experience to the portable console. What is nice about it is that the hardware execution is nice. I think the display looks great. I also love the ergonomics of it. It pretty much has the DualShock controller built in, and so if you go ahead and just start playing games on this, it is able to work very well. But I think the biggest takeaway with the PlayStation Portal is that it is great for any big PlayStation fans out there, but you have to be patient with it. The first few times that I tried playing games, I found that it was pretty inconsistent. Sometimes it may have lagged, or in other times it just didn't work at all, and so it still needs quite a few updates, and it is very network reliant, and even with a very solid network, I did run into issues here and there, so it is a very early product. I do think it is relatively fairly priced though based on the hardware offerings. It's just the actual execution still needs some work, but it's a device and a console that I've been so excited about since its announcement, and I'm glad that it's finally here. Another accessory that makes a great holiday gift that I will say is a bit overpriced for what it is, but it's really handy, is the OrbitKey Nest. For anyone who travels a lot or has a great EDC setup and might have a lot of different tech products and accessories, the OrbitKey Nest is like an all-in-one box that can carry all of these accessories and organize it effectively. As I open it up here, I have nothing in it right now, but what's great about this is that you can customize the compartments exactly the way that you like, with like a soft lined microfiber Velcro interior that just allows you to stick these dividers here and there. I personally love it. I find that for cables, AirPods, charging bricks, it's nice to have it all in one place because my bag is always packed with a bunch of stuff, especially when traveling. And so having all of your go-to accessories and being able to visualize it in a grid ensures you don't forget anything or lose anything. And this little elastic here just goes along the front, and there you have it. What makes it kind of worth it though is this can also be a good device to have next to your bedside table when traveling. You can plug in the USB Type-C here, and this serves as a wireless charging pad, so you can just have your phone sitting right there and it will charge it, and you can put stuff like your AirPods, your watch in an organized form. So I just have all my stuff in here, all organized, and just throw it in my backpack, and I know all of my tech accessories are in one place. Another really great product under the price point of $500, which gives you options for a very wide realm of keyboards, is from Mode. I've featured this many times before, and it isn't specifically this Mode keyboard, but it could be the Tempo, or it could be the larger options. And I think what's cool about it is that you can go ahead and get a gift card, and it gives the person the option to actually pick what they would like in terms of the keyboard customizations. What's great about Mode is that you can pick the different keycaps, you can also pick the switches, the colors, and the finishes, and this specifically has so many options. I'm someone who really likes walnut, and so this walnut Tempo is one of my favorites, and it has this gunmetal finish all around, but you can even pick the finish of the bottom. They're all very nicely weighted, great mechanical feel, and in the world of keyboards, it is a mechanical productivity keyboard. I wouldn't say this is my first choice for gaming out there, but I really love it, and it's the keyboard that I've used many times, but some people might find the Tempo and the 65% size to be too small, so they have other options on the site, but I think it's a very happy medium, and it goes great with our setups. So one of the best improvements that you can make to your desk setup is a pair of desktop speakers, and I've said it before, there hasn't really been many new options for quite a few years, but this is the Kanto Aura. It is a pair of studio-grade desktop speakers that also have wireless functionality, and it features a 3-inch driver as well as a 3/4-inch silk dome tweeter. It gives you up to 100 watts of power, but what I love about it is that it is really compact. You have your controls on the front here, and with that 100 watts of power, it can really fill a room and then some, and you have many different I/O options as well. On the back, you're gonna find Bluetooth as well as USB Type-C. You can also use RCA and also connect it to a sub-out, and there's also a speaker output as well. And so when it comes to the different options of input and output, I personally like to use USB Type-C because that is the easiest for me, but it is just a great overall desktop speaker, and Kanto has a lot of experience in that, but what I like is just how compact these speakers are. So when it comes to like a good tablet as a gift, there are many different options out there, but for some people specifically, they do like to take notes, maybe it's the older generation, and the Remarkable 2 is a really good option for that. I've had it for quite a while, and I know some people that use it, and it just takes that pen to paper experience and brings it right back. As you can see here, you just flip it, it has like an e-ink display, and you turn it on, and you're able to utilize the cloud to transfer your files here and also annotate different things. The best part about having a Remarkable is the battery life is really, really long. And you can also get a keyboard for it, which is what we have right here. I know it is like a very interesting accessory, and it is quite overpriced unless you're going to be using it specifically. The pencil feels amazing, and the intuitive experience is awesome. But if you're looking for an alternative or a very unique gift, then the Remarkable is also something to check out. But as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as always, let me know if there are any other videos that you would like to see, and I'll see you all in the next one.